Your dozer just died. Engine's running, tracks won't move an inch. One number is flashing in your head. What's this gonna cost? 500 bucks or 15 grand? 7 suspects are hiding in this machine. Let's hunt them down. Suspect number 1, the damper. Looks innocent, but here's its dirty secret. The part carrying all your engine's power is plastic, and those resin teeth are grinding themselves to death. 1 millimeter of wear, that's it. Engine roars, pump hears nothing. So grab a flashlight, check the inspection hole. Shattered teeth? Case closed. Replace it and set that boss at exactly 62 millimeters. Coupling looks clean? Then the next suspect is bleeding your machine from the inside. Suspect number 2, the charge pump. 2 rotors, inner and outer, spinning together like an old married couple. 10,000 hours of squeezing oil side by side. And honestly, they're getting real tired of each other. Metal dust, heat, friction. Every hour they grind each other down a little more. Until one day, no pressure. No pressure, no movement. Good news, catching this guy is easy. Don't tear anything apart. Screw a gauge into the test port on the solenoid valve block. Idle the engine, lever in neutral. You're looking for 440 psi. That's 3.04 megapascals. Needle way down low? Open her up. Scored rotors? Cracked faces? Sorry, folks. There's no marriage counseling for these two. Replace the set. But wait a minute. Pump's healthy. Pressure's still low? Then nothing's broken. Something is choking. Suspect number 3, the charge filter. And folks, this one's embarrassing. Because 9 times out of 10, the filter didn't fail. Somebody just forgot it existed. Skip your oil changes long enough, and this filter clogs up like a highway at rush hour. Oil's honking, nothing's moving. Now here's the cool part. This machine actually snitches on itself. Differential pressure across the filter climbs over 200 kilopascals with hot oil. A sensor trips. Check your monitor for code 6091NX. Want to double check? Jump into monitoring mode, code 40910, and look at the 4th bit from the left. See a little circle sitting there? Congratulations, your filter is officially stuffed. The fix? A new filter element, 20 bucks, cheapest arrest you'll ever make. But if the filter's clean and pressure's still dropping, then someone is dumping your oil overboard. And I know exactly who. Suspect number 4, the charge safety valve. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the oil thief. And this one's got nerve, because his day job? Security guard. He's hired to protect your circuit from overpressure, a tiny poppet, spring-loaded, sealing the drain. But slip one flake of dirt under that poppet, and your security guard becomes the robber. Now he's dumping your charge pressure overboard, 24/7, no days off. And the audacity, your pump works overtime, your filter's spotless, and this guy drains the bathtub faster than you can fill it. Catch him red-handed, gauge on the test port, 440 psi. Or somebody's lying. Reading low? Pull that poppet, clean it, retune it. One turn of the screw swings 225 psi. Righty-tighty, lock the nut. Case closed. But if the pressure checks out and
Suspect
she still
number
won't
5,
move,
the parking brake
stop
solenoid.
interrogating the plumbing.
Here's what
folks.
most folks
Time
don't
to
know.
interrogate the
This
wiring.
machine
is born in handcuffs. The parking brakes are spring applied. They clamp the motors by default, all day, every day. And there's exactly one officer holding the key, this little solenoid. Coil gets power, spool shifts, oil flows, click, handcuffs off, machine walks free. But if that coil burns out, a wire breaks, a connector corrodes, the officer just lost the key. And your 20-ton machine stands there, cuffed to the floor, looking innocent. The interrogation is simple. Multimeter on connector CN-S4. 40 to 60 ohms, coil's alive. Open circuit, dead coil, replace it. Then check release pressure at the motor port. 440 psi with the lever free. But here's the twist, folks. What if the machine isn't cuffed, isn't broken, and somebody just left the back door wide open? Suspect number 6, the towing valves. And folks, plot twist, this one's not a criminal. This one's an inside job. By accident. On top of your pump sit two little valves, F and R. Their whole purpose in life? When the machine breaks down, you loosen them 3 turns, about 4.5 millimeters. The oil bypasses the motors, and you can tow her away. Genius design. But here's what happens in the real world. Somebody tows the machine, fixes the problem, high-fives everybody, and drives home. Valves still open. Now the oil takes the shortcut, forever. The machine isn't broken, isn't cuffed. The back door is just standing wide open. The fix? A wrench and 30 seconds. Crank them shut, torque the lock nuts to 18 to 25 pound-feet. Done. Cheapest suspect on the list. But if those valves are tight, take a deep breath, folks, because suspect number 7 lives inside the heart itself. Suspect number 7, the big boss. Everybody sit down for this one. Inside that pump live 9 pistons, sliding in a cylinder block, thousands of strokes a minute. And the only thing keeping them from destroying each other is an oil film thinner than a human hair. One hair, folks, holding up a 20-ton machine. Now feed it dirty oil. Run it hot, run it low. That film breaks, and 9 pistons start grinding the block like cheap coffee beans. The damage? Permanent. The test? Stall check, main circuit. 5,700 psi minimum. Can't get there, but the EPC valve checks out fine? Folks, it's not the wiring, not the filter, not the back door. The heart's gone. And hearts don't take duct tape. Full teardown, full rebuild, full wallet. That's why you arrest the cheap suspects first. 7 suspects, 1 dead machine. Now you know the whole gang. If this video just saved you a 5-figure repair bill, the subscribe button costs nothing. Hit it. Next time, we crack open another machine and hunt down another killer. See you in the shop.